Welcome to Hook, Line and Sinker's Road Trip Australia, the show about two men, a fishing rod and a clapped-out Commodore.
6 states, 15,000 clicks and some of the best fishing anywhere in the country.
This week, hold on to your hats as the Road Trip continues to poke and prod the fabulous festival state, South Australia.
Have a look at that. That's some sort of trevally, probably a turrum.
That's a good fish. Cobia. Are you awake yet, Nick?
Hello everyone, welcome to Hook, Line and Sinker's Road Trip Australia. Today, Andrew, it's South Australia, episode 2.
It is, Nick, and it's brought us here. It's brought us west to a place called Port Lincoln, which I regard as the prettiest little town in South Australia.
It is a lovely, lovely place to come. It's certainly one of Australia's most successful commercial fishing ports.
Yes.
You've got all the prawn trawlers there, of course, the big tuna fleet here,
yes.
crayfish, many other species that I can't think of right now.
But recreationally, Nick, it's also a top spot to catch some fish. You can also go out and get eaten by a great white shark.
That'd be good. Let's do that. Righto, this is Port Lincoln and we're standing in the water trying to attract great white sharks. That's what we're doing here, isn't it, Jane? This is Jane Cross.
Hello, Nick.
Welcome to the program, Jane.
Thank you.
Jane is one of our very first female gurus on the program, and Jane, today we're having a look at what's available here in the beautiful Port Lincoln.
That's right. We're here to get some razorfish this morning.
First of all, okay, now razorfish, that's kind of like synonymous. Do they happen anywhere else in the world except for Port Lincoln?
Oh, I think they do, but they're pretty special down these parts.
All right, so we are standing in the water. We're a bit concerned because, you know, like they say, Port Lincoln, big sharks, but we don't think they'll get us here. What's the procedure for razorfish?
Okay, so we find our razorfish.
Yes.
Give them a bit of a tap on the side.
Why do you tap them on the side? That's quite interesting.
Just to make sure they're alive and they're
Yep.
not dead and there's no nasties hiding inside them.
Because sometimes if they're dead, a blue-ringed octopus will get in the shell.
That's right.
Come out, bite you, kill you, you die. Okay.
So once we've tapped them, just dig around the sides, like so, scrape the sand away, try and
Yeah.
get down to the bottom.
Now they're called razorfish because the bit on top is a bit sharp.
That's
isn't it?
right.
Some people advocate the use of tongs.
They
for this,
do,
Jane.
but you know,
don't.
we're tough down here.
Look at that.
There you go.
That is a razorfish. And inside there, which we'll show you a little bit later, is a lovely little heart of meat.
That's right.
Like a scallop. All right, now, I'm not sure of the correct technique for opening razorfish, in fact, but probably not to stick the knife in and cut towards you. But once you do that, you feel the little muscle open up. And look at that, doesn't that look appetizing? No, not really. But if you do that, that is the heart of the razorfish. And if I just give that a bit of a wash, that is what we're talking about. And kind of, it's just sort of like a scallop without the roe. You can eat them like that, you can eat them raw. Andrew's over there with a little cooker though. So I'm going to try cooking them up, but that is very, very nice at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Look at the plate, full of razorfish. Oh, it makes my mouth water, Jane. Nick's cleaning them.
Hurry up, Nick.
Shut up.
It's taken.
I'm doing something.
It's taken
I'm doing something.
25 minutes to do with 6 of them, which is good. Now, Miss Jane, tell us about cooking razorfish.
You don't want to do it too long, just a quick few
On and
seconds each side, yeah, just like your
Sear it.
scallops.
I like to
Yeah.
sear my razorfish.
That's right.
Obviously, it'll take a little longer when the hot plate's not hot. Won't sear very well.
This is a good bit. Good work over there, you two. Top job. Difficult to
Or
sort.
alternatively, you can eat them raw.
Might be a better option.
Yeah, not much sizzle in that. All right, welcome to Dangerous Reef. Jane, why do they call it Dangerous Reef?
Because it's very dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
It's in the middle of the where
Water?
yes, where the ships often pass through, and
Yes.
it's just a bit of rocky reef sticking out of the water.
Yes.
And if you're going along at night, you
A
can.
few seals on it.
Yeah, there are a few seals.
Now,
yeah.
more importantly, what have you caught?
Caught a
only just
whiting.
arrived. Bring it aboard. Bring it aboard. Look at the size of this. That is a South Australian King George whiting, and that is a fish of what? 40 centimetres?
Woohoo.
Whoa! Is that sort of what you can expect around here?
Yes, yes indeed. That's a lovely eating fish. The best South Australian eating fish.
All right. Well, that's a good start. What we're doing is we're anchored up. Nick's
I'm burly.
Cleaning.
I'm still cleaning razor
still
fish.
cleaning.
Still
razor fish.
cleaning it.
That's the third one he's cleaned today. He's burling with the
Mind out.
razor fish. We're anchored up, we're fishing little baits, and we're going to see what turns up. Hopefully a few more of those big whiting.
I want to see a great white shark. That's the only reason I've come here. This is Dangerous Reef, and if you grew up watching Mal Florence and
Yeah, he
stuff,
caught a great white here.
this is a good place. A good place to get it.
Get it. Oh, the great white et me.
Oh, look. Now, you can't catch great white because they're protected species. I think almost protected the world over. But interestingly enough, if someone gets et, then they tend to run off and try and kill the shark what et the person that got et. And I'm thinking maybe we'll throw Andrew in and see if he can get et, and then I can catch the fish. That'd be all right. Jump in.
No. Oh,
We've got a better fish there maybe, perhaps.
we've just moved out into the deeper water. We
Yeah.
got sick of catching whiting.
Yeah.
And we've come out into about 50 foot from Dangerous Reef. There's the reef behind us.
Yeah.
Now, yes, nice fish.
Oh, what do you got there?
I've got
Oh, nice fish. A
nice
snapper.
little snapper.
Yeah, good fish.
Good. Now, come here, Jane. Come here and tell us about this fish. You put us onto this spot. You said it's a wonderful spot here. You said we've got to line up the, what do we have to line up? The rock
in the sea.
Rock in the sea. And
Beautiful table fish.
we caught this.
Very nice. Well done.
You like snapper in this area?
Certainly do. Yes.
As much as whiting, more than whiting?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Very
you're on
nice.
as well,
Oh,
Nick.
here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go, look at this.
This is
all
a bit
happening.
better. Bit better.
I'm going to get this fish off and get another bait in.
And Jane, you're saying that that's what we're calling the genuine snapper.
Pig snapper.
But in this area, there are a few other things that you call snapper as well, like red snapper and queen snapper.
That's right.
Red snapper being kind of a nana guy.
Almost, yeah. Similar.
Almost. Similar.
Good eating. Oh, good eating.
Yeah.
What have you got?
Well, I've got a snapper.
Oh, good stuff.
A snapper.
Beautiful.
Good.
Nice fish.
Oh, nice little fish. Tasty. Whiting, snapper and razorfish. Do you want me to cook it up tonight?
Ideally not, no.
Port Lincoln is a pretty special place. All the big ticket species are available here. Tuna, kingfish, snapper, whiting, not to mention the odd great white shark.
If you plan to fish the port, be sure to drop in and see Jane and the crew at Spot On Camping and Fishing. They've got the area wide and can send you in the right direction to catch pretty much whatever you like. Stay with us after the break. It's Fish of a Lifetime time in Australia's capital of monster snapper, Whyalla. All right, we're talking tackle now thanks to Spot On, and this is Graham Sweeney from the Adelaide store. Graham, Stimulate with Ultrabite, it's sort of all the rage at the moment.
All the rage, yes. A new product on the market. Comes from Europe with the
Yep.
aquaculture farms where they try and get the fish to feed several times a day.
So basically it's a naturally occurring chemical which fires up the fish's feeding. It fires the appetite.
It certainly does.
Okay, now in the range, what have we got? What are we talking about?
We've got a instant bait, which is in 2 sachet packet.
Yep.
You mix the two together, give it a shake, and there's your bait, which is great when you're away from the normal residential areas.
That's exactly right. Also a huge range of burleying bits and pieces.
Yes, the burley covers all situations. There's powder burley, pellets, there's a burley bomb, which you can put your burley in and drop to the bottom if you're out boat fishing.
How about that, folks? Stimulate with Ultrabite. Check it out at your local Spot On.
Australia's big things, brought to you by Southern Cross Telco. The next big thing for all your home and business communication needs.
Righto, big things time again now on Road Trip Australia, and we've driven to Kimber, which is apparently exactly halfway across the country. Kimber is famous for one thing and one thing only. This is it. This is the big galah. No real galahs really about in Kimber at the moment, but Andrew Hart's a very, very keen bird watcher and has been working on his galah impressions, his galah call. Andrew? Not bad.
Right then, the big galah is not bad for height. Pretty tall, but he's also a bit skinny. We'll give him 7 out of 10 for scale.
Realism isn't too bad either. He does look like a bloody great galah. Where's Alf Stewart when you need him? 7 again.
As for value adding, well, you can buy opals and other weird gems, but not so much as a replica galah in sight. Points off, 4 out of 10. That's a total score of 18 points.
Did you know Southern Cross Telco and Mobile offers competitive rates on home, business and mobile phones with no fixed term contracts?
Well, as you can see, it's dark. And it's dark because it's ridiculously early in the morning.
It's desperately early. We're here in Steel City. No, not Newcastle, but the other Steel City. That's Whyalla.
Whyalla, Nick, where the outback meets the sea, and it's famous for one thing, and that's snapper.
That's exactly right. Forget your steelers. This is about snaps today. Today's, in fact, Good Friday, and it's the beginning of the Australian Snapper Fishing Championships, which they hold each year here at Whyalla. It's going to be 300 boats on the water today, but they can't start until 9.
No.
So we've got the jump. We're going now.
They're sensible. We, stupid.
Hardcore.
All right, well, this is very exciting. The sun has come up and it's a beautiful day here at Whyalla, and I'd like to introduce to you a man who knows about snapper in this area. Darren Shepherd, mate, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Andrew. Pleased to be here.
I have wanted to fish Whyalla ever since I was a young child, and Nick would say I still am a young child. That would be rude. Why is Whyalla known as the home of the big snapper?
Oh, look, because we can get consistent catches of big snapper here. They come up here in the summer months to spawn, and a lot of them hang around and just get bigger and fatter. It's pretty much a shallow gulf and a lot of resident fish here.
Okay, and what's our tactics today?
Tactics today, we've just got on this spot here while the tide breaks down and have a little bit of a crack here. It's a pretty reliable spot. If we don't do any good here, we'll go out a little bit deeper, and that's where we get our big one.
All right, we're going to get a big one today, folks. We've got, half a day to catch a big snapper. It's an easy thing to do, isn't it?
It should be easy, shouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll see. Something ate my bait,
All right,
Nick.
well, this is a good thing, mate. You have got...
It's the right species.
Oh, it is the right
It's a
species,
beauty.
the wrong side.
This is why Whyalla is famous.
Huge.
For fish like this, big reds they call them.
Yeah, it's big naughty.
Massive snapper. Look at that. Handsome little fish. It's a start.
Now this I suspect is probably a little bit better than our first fish of the day.
What have you got, Nick?
Don't know, but this is not a 1 kilo fish, Hardy, or a 500 grammer, I don't think, mate.
How do you know?
Well, it just feels like there's some serious
I might turn it on.
weight there.
Head shaking and...
Darren, you better come over here, Skip.
Come over here, Skipper.
Come and tell us the story of our fish here. What do you reckon, the way this is going? Whoa.
The way it's going, it's going to be at least 7 or 8 kilos.
7 or 8 kilos. Now that's a pretty good snapper.
That's a pretty good snapper.
Is that only a rat for around those areas?
It's an average one.
An average fish.
We'll call it a little big one, shall we?
A little big one.
For one of a
little
better
big
term.
What if it's a... You haven't even seen it yet.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
No.
Now you are a third generation Whyalla snapper fisherman. So you've seen a few good fish in your day.
I've been fortunate too, yeah.
Is this the best snapper fishery anywhere in Australia?
In Australia, in the world, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Australia and
Marvellous.
the world.
Just because of the size.
Just because of the size.
Oh,
and
I've got a bit of
consistency.
colour down there.
Oh,
Oh,
there it
goodness me.
Can you over here, Nick?
It is a slop. This is 10 kilos.
Holy! Oh, mate! You have torn the bag. That's what they call that. That's the second fish in the boat. And ladies and gentlemen, oh, this is not going that well. Hart can't pick it up. It's so big. It's a bigger fish than Andrew Hart is a man. Oh,
Holy
my Lord. Have a look at that for a snapper.
How big?
At least 10 kilos.
At least 10 kilos. That is a mother of a fish.
That is why Whyalla has its reputation, I guess.
Isn't that extraordinary? You caught that smaller fish moments ago.
My goodness.
That is quite breathtaking.
Oh.
What a fish. Man, oh man.
All right, that's going to be hard to top.
10 kilo fish. Now, tell us what happened last time you were out fishing here, just the other day.
Just the other day,
Shark.
Just the other day we caught 1 or 2 like this.
Yes.
And something else decided they needed the snapper more than I did. And a big pointer about 17 or 18 feet decided she wanted 3 of them, and that was enough. I decided she could have the place.
A 17-foot white pointer just swimming around here. Hopefully, the way things are going, she'll turn up again today. But that is an extraordinary fish, and I'm very, very privileged to have caught that, and I thank you very much, mate.
The pleasure's
I
mine.
need not fish any longer.
Well done.
That's outstanding. That's
Well done.
outstanding. Fair dinkum. Oh, look at it.
I'm on again. I'm getting
Oh,
the hang
you're
of
in
this
a
now.
rich vein of form now.
I'm really getting the hang of this now. Oh, this feels a little bit better. I don't think it's 10 kilos.
A little bit of a bite there too.
Oh, they're good honest fish snapper, aren't they?
They really are. This is just unbelievable. All the articles and things you've seen on TV seem to be coming true today.
Nice.
Fish.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
Is that your best one? Biggest one so far? That one?
I guess so, Nick.
Yeah, no, it's a good fish. Great fish. Terrific. Solid. A lot of people will be happy with that. Smugness is not an attractive trait. I realise that. I'm trying to keep a lid on things. Ooh, yeah, another little fish. So this is going a bit differently. What have we got here? What have we got here?
A mully.
Very interesting. A different species,
A different
Darren. Tell us
species.
about that.
Well, they're getting increasingly common up here in the Gulf. A lot of them are escapees from the snapper, from the
Commercial
the
farm.
commercial farms
Yeah.
further south. And yeah, they get on the drops and become residents and grow up to be pretty large fish, a lot of them.
Yeah, well, these things get up to be huge fish, but obviously that's too small to be legal.
That's right.
But that's interesting. A little mulloway. You can go back, pal, but thank you very much. It's not bad, Hardy.
Oh, you're killing me, Nick. You are killing me.
We came to a little place where Darren said we didn't want to get bites. We've been catching a lot of sort of littler pan-sized snapper,
Yes.
but we're hoping to get you a bigger one.
Yeah, no, thanks.
And all of a sudden, no bites, no bites, no bites, no bites, then a bite.
Then a bite. Do you think this is a snapper? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a snapper. So I don't think it's immense fish, but it's
bigger than the others we've been
yeah,
getting,
it's
though.
certainly bigger than the others.
Let's have a look at it.
Let's have a look.
They are an attractive fish.
My Lord. Come here, sweetheart.
Get him here, get him here.
Come here, sweetheart.
Nice fish, nice fish.
Whoa! This net
Yeah.
has netted a few good snaps over the years.
Look at
But
that.
oh boy, Skep, how big?
Oh, he's going to be 7.5, 8 kilo.
7.5 or 8 kilo. Now I'd like to do something with this fish that no one ever does when they come to Whyalla, and that's let it go. What do you think about that? All right, here we go, darling, there you go. What a magnificent beast of a fish. Back in, all the boys are weeping behind us, but that is sensational fishing. You gonna keep going?
Yep.
I might go. I might go home.
All right,
and leave
go
you,
home.
but,
I'm staying. I don't
We've got to
care.
drive to Darwin.
I don't care. I can't believe I've been beaten by
Ooh.
you. By you. Not a lot of skill in snapper fishing, it has to be said.
As they say, folks, some days are diamonds.
And for a diamond day on these monster snapper, you owe it to yourself to make the trip to Whyalla at least once. We were there around Easter, which seems like a pretty good time.
You only need to remember one name, K&R Charters, run by Rob North. He's also the local spot-on tackle shop owner in Whyalla and is the go-to man if you're after that fish of a lifetime. Contact him by phone or on the web at www.krcharters.com.
And we stayed at the Foreshore Motor Inn, which, as the name suggests, is right on the beach with magnificent golf views, close to the boat ramp, and boat parking can also be arranged. For more information, check them out at www.whyalaforeshore.com.au.
Oh, that's a good fish. It's a good fish. Oh,
The first time
dog.
I'm going to smile.
Oh, dog.
I thought my day was done. I thought, no. Oh, no, I'm going to let Nick beat me. And, oh, thankfully something's grabbed it. Oh,
Isn't it nice to be able to lean on one?
oh boy. Now I'm nervous that I'm not going to catch it.
You'll catch it. You'll
Oh,
catch it.
I like
Although
that
it,
sound.
it may have caught you.
No.
It's,
Oh, this is sensational.
there it is down there. It's a relatively large specimen.
Yes. Yes.
Good fish.
Oh,
sensational.
oh, Lordy.
Lift him up and have a look. There you go. Awesome. Awesome fish.
fish.
An awesome
Could not be better.
There you
Man,
go,
oh,
folks.
man.
Whyalla, South Australia.
Why wouldn't you?
Next week, Road Trip heads north for the wide open spaces of the Territory and the annual ritual of the Barramundi Nationals.
The fish are big and the crocs are bigger. That's all when Road Trip Australia rolls on next week.